Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving deep, really deep, into emotional control.
Yeah, we're going way beyond the surface on this one.
We're talking historical figures, practical techniques, even a little ancient philosophy. Should be interesting.
It's fascinating stuff, really. Emotional control, it's not just some new age fad. People have been thinking about this for a really long time.
For good reason, too. I mean,
Never.
just look at the examples our source material starts with. Gandhi, Alexander the Great. Talk about a study in contrasts.
No kidding. Those two, what a difference. Gandhi, dealing with unbelievable pressure, always choosing peace.
Right, the Salt March, for example. That took incredible willpower.
24 days, facing down the British authorities.
Ah.
And his control during all that, it was inspiring to an entire nation.
And then you've got Alexander the Great, military genius, sure, but his temper...
Yeah, talk about volatile.
He destroyed the entire city of Persepolis just because he was angry.
And that's followed him ever since. That legacy.
Really makes you think, it's not about being emotionless, it's about control.
It's about harnessing all that energy. Emotions are powerful. And like anything powerful.
They can be used for good or for bad.
Exactly.
Which brings us to this really interesting concept from our source material. The empty boat.
Ah, yes, the empty boat. Love that one. It's a metaphor, from Zhuangzi, this Taoist philosopher.
So we're talking ancient wisdom here.
Oh, yeah. So imagine an empty boat just drifting down a river. No oars, no one steering. It doesn't fight the current. It doesn't crash into the rocks. It just goes with the flow, adapts to whatever the river throws at it.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. But how do we apply that to, real life? Deadlines, stress, all that.
Right, that's the key, isn't it? It's not about being passive. It's about realizing that we aren't the center of the universe. That all that stuff, the stress, the drama, it's fleeting, like the current of a river.
So by not clinging so tightly to everything, we can, just ride the waves?
That's the idea. Navigate those challenges with a clear head.
Makes sense. So are there, techniques to actually do that, to be more empty boat, I guess?
Absolutely. The source material mentions a few. One of the simplest. Saying no.
No, that's it.
It sounds simple, but think about it. We're constantly pressured to do more, be more. Setting boundaries is huge for emotional regulation.
So not overcommitting, taking care of yourself.
Exactly. And then there's meditation.
Oh, right, meditation. Everyone's talking about that these days.
It's been around forever for a reason. It helps you become aware of your emotions.
And if you're more aware, you can choose how to respond instead of just reacting.
Exactly.
What really surprised me was the connection between emotional control and physical health. I always thought those were separate.
Oh, they're completely connected. Stress, negativity, it all releases cortisol, which over time really does a number on your body.
Heart disease, depression, the list goes on.
It's true. On the flip side, positive emotions, gratitude, joy, all that.
That can actually be good for your immune system.
Incredible, right?
It's like a feedback loop. Happier people are healthier, have better relationships.
Absolutely. If you're not constantly stressed, you interact with people differently.
More empathy, better communication, all that.
It all ties together.
Which leads us to this other point the source material makes. Desire.
Ah, yes. Desire and happiness, or the idea of wanting less.
It comes up a lot, actually, in different cultures and philosophies.
It does. The idea that true happiness isn't about getting more stuff or chasing every desire. It's about finding contentment now.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done. We're bombarded with messages telling us we need more, more, more.
True, but it starts with a shift in thinking. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Be grateful.
Find the joy in the everyday, the simple things.
Exactly.
That really connects back to the empty boat, doesn't it?
It all comes full circle. Don't get so caught up in chasing desires that you miss the present moment.
Find peace now, not later.
Exactly. True happiness, true fulfillment, it comes from within.
So it's not about being a robot, it's about understanding your emotions.
Harnessing that power to live a better life.
Healthier, happier, more fulfilling.
Absolutely. It makes you wonder, how can we use this knowledge, not just to deal with life's challenges, but to actually learn from them?
To turn those tough times into opportunities for growth.
Now, there's something to think about.